right. Day 2. Always going to start with foam rolling. All right. Then we're going to go into your mobility. So the first one on your mobility is a 3-way. You can use a wall, pull, whatever you need. Holding, you're going to press that knee forward over your front foot. This is ankle mobility. You're going to go inside, and then you're going to go outside. All right? And you're going to repeat that for whatever repetitions it says. Next is your 90-90 stretch. All right? Both legs are at 90 degrees. We're going to lean forward over your front leg, and then we're going to flip and go to the other side, and then we're going to go back and forth for however many repetitions. Next is your bear position thoracic bridge. So, bear position right there, open up, good stretch, and then switch. And then we have wall or floor slides. So we'll go on the floor. All right, you're gonna press your arms against the floor. You're gonna come out, over your head and maybe out a little bit. There you go. Press against the floor. So if you feel like that's pretty easy for you, you could lay on like a 6-inch pad or something like that to get you off the ground a little bit, or you can go against the wall. Next, we're going to go to our next section, our activation section. So we're going to do a foam roller plank. All right, so you're going to put your hands on or your elbows on the foam roller. Good plank position is your feet shoulder width apart. All right, straight line. All right, next we have your foam roller plank. All right, so elbows are on your foam roller. Good position with your feet about shoulder width apart. Good straight line from your heel to your shoulders. All right, you're just going to hold that position for whatever time it says from there for you. And then the last one on that is going to be, or the next one is going to be standing hip flexion with the band. Again, if you don't have bands, these are pretty cheap, so it might be something you want to look into getting Amazon, probably less than $5. All right, so you're going to pull that knee up, flex that toe. We're going to pull from your hip, driving that knee up. Good. Stay nice and tall. Here's my position here. Then we go to the dead body. All right. Pin that ball between your knees and your arms. Then we're going to opposite arm, opposite leg, and then back to center. Good. And then a hip lift. We'll just use the bench over there for a 5-second hold. So you're going to lean on the bench. Upper body's nice and relaxed. Pressing through this bottom heel. This front toe can even come up. And you want to squeeze your glute muscle on that side that you're working. We're going to hold at the top for 5 seconds each time. Good. All right, again, I'm not going to go over the dynamics. We're going to go into the agility stuff, plyos. So we're on lateral hurdle hop. We're going to 3. So doesn't matter which way you start. So you're just going to go lateral this time. Yep, add a little bounce in there. So little hop, stick at the end, and then we're just going to go back with that same leg. All right, and then you got to switch sides or switch legs and do the same thing, and that's one time. Med ball, lateral throw, side throw, lateral throw, same thing. Again, most of you should be using probably 6 pounds. No more than 8, okay? Hard as you can. Stay right there, bear crawl. We're gonna go forward bear crawl. We're just gonna go 5 yards with this. stay as slow as you possibly can. Stop in between each step, okay? And then when you get to the 5 yards, you don't have to go all the way there. We're just gonna go backwards on the way back. So push with those hands. And good. And then this one is a TRXW. W's, all the way up, we want 90-degree bend in both the arms. All right, so pulling straight over your head with those hands. Good. All right, into our strength. First one, single arm dumbbell snatch. Okay. We're going from your knee height. We never drop down all the way to the ground. We want to just work your hips, so drop it to your knees and then straight up over your head. Think about keeping that weight close to your body. Get a little hop in there, jump, because this is an explosive exercise. All right, and think about throwing that through the ceiling. All right, we're gonna go chops next. Rope. So chop means your inside leg is closest to the machine is going to be up, back leg's down, and we're going to come diagonally across, control it on the way back up. So straight down, in, up. Good. All right, trap bar. Where'd that one go? Had one out. Who's been cleaning this up? Trap bar is another thing. Hopefully the gym you go to has one. Pretty important, but if not, you could use a kettlebell if they have one. Real heavy kettlebell. But trap bar, you just want to drop. You're gonna have weights on here, so it's gonna limit you where you can get to. But it's pretty simple. We're gonna sit those hips back, standing up, drive through your heels. All right. Main thing, you want to keep that back flat. Do not round your back. Again, we have kettlebell, single arm, half kneeling overhead press. You could use a dumbbell for this. We're just using kettlebell in case you have access to it. So, same knee down that we're going to press with. Start here. If you are using a kettlebell, good point. We want to start in the rack position. That's here. It's not out here. All right. In close to your body, and then we're just going to go straight up from there, rotating your palm as you go up. All right. The next exercise we have in that next circuit is going to be alternating incline press. Never really want to go high on the inclines. All right, so we're going to keep it low incline, so just a little bit of an incline. If we get up too high, we're going to use shoulders right now. We want to keep it the focus on our chest. So alternating, so you're going to hold them both at the top, alternate right, and then alternate left. Okay. Next, we have a sled. We're going to do a crossover. So this is our lateral day. So we're doing crossovers here. So holding hopefully you have something set up you could do with this. Go ahead. Driving that leg over the top. If you don't have access to it, again, hills, like we can, I might have to add like another lateral lunge into it if you really aren't able to do that stuff. But if you don't, just make sure you shoot me an email, we'll figure it out. All right, single arm chest press on the functional trainer. Yeah. You're going to grab a cable. We want to bring that arm underneath. We want the cable to go underneath. And then we're gonna press straight out. Same knee down again, pressing out. All right, and then reverse crunch jackknife. So you want to hold something over your head that's stationary, pull a sled, something, and then we're gonna try to flex these, drive these knees in, and just lifting the lower half of your body, and you barely want to touch your low back and hips back on the ground, and then you're coming back up. So you want to keep tension on your lower core there. So when you're done with your repetitions for that, we're going to go right into a jackknife. So again, jackknifes, opposite arm, opposite leg. We can start those legs a little bit higher, just like that. And that concludes day 2.